Welcome to Lesson 7 with Graphic 45. We're working on our July tag with our Time to Flourish mini tag series. And this tag I just absolutely love. We're going to be creating this little pocket on the front that you can put different mementos and it'd be a perfect little gift that you could give. You can add some like journaling and photos. Just a lot of fun little details going on here. So this is the July tag. All right, so let's jump right into July. So you want to pull out the July cut apart page from Time to Flourish. And we're going to be cutting out a number of things from this paper. So the first one up here is you want to cut out this little rectangle, It's Summertime. Then you want to select a postage stamp. We just need one. Then we're going to be cutting out this July. You're going to want to cut inside basically the red border in here. So you want to cut inside that red border, and then you want to come down here to the very bottom, and you're going to cut out this little catalog that's on an angle. So you just want to cut that little catalog out with the flower catalog that's so pretty. And then over here, you're going to want to cut out this little seeds that grow, the blue seeds that grow rectangle. And then going up to the top, we're going to be cutting out this inside square inside of this pretty red frame. And so if you can cut that out if you cut it out right, then you can keep that border frame for something later. Then we're going to be cutting some border pieces. First one you're going to want to cut, and we're going to want to keep the blue border, and you're going to cut it to 3 7/8. And then the other two, we're going to just cut with the two top borders, so the red border and then also the middle. So you're going to do the same length, so you want to cut those to 3 7/8. So those are the cuts for the cut apart page. And we do have two cuts for the flourish page. These are super easy. They're both going to be the same. We're going to be using them on the red side with all of our words, and you're going to want to cut those to 5.5 by 3 7/8. So you want two of those at 5.5 and 3 7/8. So those are the cuts. All right. So we're going to start from the top and work our way down. So we want to take one of the borders that does not have the blue on it. We want the red to be at the top. So get your adhesive and put that down. And we're just going to glue that down. That's fine. To the top. Like so. All right, let me get that stuck down right. And then you're going to grab the other one that doesn't have the bottom blue border. We're going to flip that around because we're going to be gluing that on so the blue side is up. So you want to make sure your blue side is up on this one. I like how with this collection the blue is a little bit softer, so it's not necessarily like the traditional like bright blue, so it has that vintage kind of feel to it. All right, then from there you want to grab one of our red big 5.5 pieces. We're going to just adhere that down, so we want the red to be facing out, so put adhesive on the reverse side. We'll just glue that down, and I just love this red paper. It has a lot of fun things on there that aren't necessarily 4th of July related. Talking about just summertime and smiles and picnics and just what July is all about. All right. Then we're going to take our last border piece with the blue on the bottom. Put adhesive on the back side of that. And then we're going to just glue that down. And once we've done that, you may have some papers that need to be trimmed off the edges. On the back side, we're just going to glue down with the red facing out, so perfect for a photo of some summer fun. And you could always add cardstock or something on top of this if you wanted to do journaling. So now we have the foundation. So from here, we're going to grab our July calendar piece that we cut out, and we're going to be creating a pocket out of this. So we're going to just fold that in half. Grab my bone folder. Just want to fold that in half. And the fun thing about where this fold hits is that it's still, you get to be able to see all of the days, like you get Sunday, Monday, and everything like that. So it has, I think that's a cute touch. Then you can grab a circle punch. You can do anything from like a half an inch to an inch, I would say would work. And it creates this fun little effect that adds like the extra detail that is really nice. You just want to line that up. And then just, right. And so now we have our pocket created. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some adhesive just on the inside of each side. So you don't want to seal it all up because we want to be able to put our little tag in there. So make sure. So we're going to be putting this black little tag in there, so I just want to make sure it can still fit so it doesn't glue too tight. Perfect. Okay. So we have that. So now we're going to adhere that down approximately 3/4 of an inch above that bottom border. Just kind of center that on there. Now we are going to be placing our seeds that grow and our little catalog that we cut out inside of here. And we're going to be gluing these down, so you have to be a little strategic about this. Because we want them to be popping out. So we're not going to put a lot of adhesive on the bottom side because we don't want to glue the pocket down. So we're going to focus more on putting it to the top 2/3. You're going to put your adhesive on there, and we're just going to slide this in. The blue Seeds That Grow banner, we want it to hang off the tag just a little bit. Maybe a little bit higher. Okay, so we can read it. So we have our little magazines and catalogs coming out of our little pocket, so a lot of fun. And then we're going to do the same thing with the catalog. Just kind of work it in there, and then we'll put some glue on the back. All right. These images are just so fun to work with, just looking at the old catalogs and the way that they used to look. Like art pieces. All right, so that will hold those two into place. Then we're going to grab one of our ATC, little black ATC tags, and you want to take the one with your little, I believe those are raspberries. Okay, so you want to grab your little raspberry card that we had cut out, and we're just going to glue that just right on the tag, and it has some nice lines so you can do some sentiments. Okay, so now that we have that glue down on there, and if you need to trim off any excess, you can do that. So then we have some fun July, kind of some red and cream candy cane ribbon. So what we're going to do is we're going to first, and this is about 3/4 of an inch wide of a ribbon, so it's a nice thick solid ribbon. We're put that through halfway and just pull that up. Then we have some nice blue grosgrain, and then wrap that around. Then we're just going to tie that in a bow to hold that in place. Then you just want to trim your ends So you have the nice finished ends on there, and then the same with the tops as well. Let's do those at the same time. So probably need a nice thick, nice good scissor for the ribbon, of course, and then that just slides in the pocket, and voila, your July tag.